Hey, listen, man, listen. I appreciate all of y'all for commenting, all of y'all for voting. Um, but it seemed like the votes is in. It do. A lot of people want Eddie Jackson instead of Kevin Byard. And I get it. I understand. I'm not going to disagree with y'all. I am going to play the mediator, the middle of the field, whatever you want to call it, and bring up a lot of scenarios on both sides on what we need and all that kind of stuff. I just, I just know that Eddie Jackson has had down years, but not when he was with Vic Fangio. And I know Kevin Byard had a down year last year, but he also has Sean Desai and Matt Patricia. So let's talk about it, y'all. Yo, that!
Safety. The unraced Swift. Boy, can he wiggle.
That boy is nice. Agent Zero, that boy nice.
Yo, that man, you know who it is. You know what it is. Your boy Philly Fresh, aka the General here report for duty. Listen, I ain't got my little post right here and all that kind of stuff, so the camera's kind of far. But y'all can get me, y'all can hear me, and this is where we are. All right, please just hit the subscribe button. What am I doing? It's right down there. There it goes. Yes, and also, and there's a bell next to it to let you know when I put up all this flavor. Notification gang, yo that gang, yo that. What's going on? Please hit the like button for your boy. However, the algorithm works, more people get to see me, more people get to see the merch. And yes, shout out to Print Chance. But what I'm gonna say today is that got a new sponsor. It's coming from me and my wife. I'm going to start putting my own businesses up and our nonprofit that we got going on. So I'm gonna let my wife talk.
Hi, I'm Jasmine Tate Suplee, founder and CEO of Shafirs Journey. Shafirs Journey is a 501c3 nonprofit dedicated to helping children and their families with spinal cord injuries. Our mission is to provide medical equipment such as wheelchairs and life-sustaining medical supplies, also with advocacy. Created Shafirs Journey after a tragic incident with my son. He was playing basketball with his friends in a playground in Philadelphia and was shot by a stray bullet. That incident left him paralyzed from the waist down. While we were in inpatient hospital and inpatient rehab, I noticed a grave disparity in the children. May not have had access to life-sustaining medical equipment such as wheelchairs, things that could prevent infections, the minimal things such as gloves, wipes, and a lot of times, sometimes their families abandon them due to this new injury or disability that they have. I thought that something needed to be done. I want to help these kids, so I created Shafirs Journey to help the children that are journeying through this new life experience of being paraplegic like my son.
Yep, like she said, this is sponsored by Shafirs Journey. It's our son. You already know, y'all been following the page. Got into an accident playing basketball. Not got into an accident. Somebody was doing some business they ain't had no doing while he was playing basketball, and got into a situation to where as though he can't walk anymore. And during that during that situation, my wife actually we both seen, but she made the effort to actually make a nonprofit for kids and get wheelchairs, and you know what I mean. So this is new. It's something that we're building. I will put the link in the comments. You can donate if you know people that's in a situation. We can just come together and we can figure these things out together. You know what I mean? Because this is being paraplegic, especially as a child. It's definitely it's some obstacles. We go through obstacles every single day. But shout out to my wife, shout out to my son, man. All right, that's the fresh fact for the day too, just so you know. The video is about Eddie Jackson and also Kevin Byard. To me, I do think Kevin Byard is getting an unfair share, and I appreciate all of y'all voting. I do, but I'm gonna say Kevin Byard is getting an unfair share because of him going through two defensive coordinators. Not just the fact of going through two defensive coordinators, really three in one year, because you got to count some of the time him being in Tennessee. But we gotta also understand that it was so mixed shift in the backfield. One day Reed Blankenship is there. One day Sidney Jones is there. One day he's in. One day he's out, and it caused a lot of controversy. You know what I mean? And to me, when you really break it down, and when you really look at the situation, and you look at it with binoculars and not just a naked eye, you really got to respect the fact of Kevin Byard played his best game under Sean Desai when he went against the best tight end in the league. He played his best game. Picked Patrick Mahomes off. Was part of the reason that we won that game. Held, I want to say Kansas City to 3 points in the second half. He was there. That was him. He did that. Now I do understand the price is going to be healthy. It might not be though. It might not be because we know Howie Roseman is a wizard. And what I am going to say about Eddie Jackson, player under Vic Fangio, he was an All-Pro, he's a Pro Bowler, all that. And these guys are the same age. They both 30. And I understand, but first we need young guys. We need young guys. Well, we do got young guys. We do got guys that if somebody's hurt can fill in the void. You do got Reed Blankenship back there. You do got a Sidney Brown. You got multiple people that can go back there. I'm not saying on draft the safety. I still think that we should draft the safety in the first probably 4 or 5 rounds. And I'm gonna get into my mock draft and how I feel that the position that the Eagles need to take in this draft and who they need to get. But right now, this is not about that. This is about the fact that you need one of them. To me, you need that veteran presence. You need a guy that's going to say, "Nah, young boy, you ain't doing it right. Nah, young boy, this is what it is." And I understand that Vic Fangio is very, very good with the defense. But sometimes it hits more when you're sitting there and you're talking to a guy who was an All-Pro. You're talking to a guy who plays a position. You're talking to a guy who actually is there with you and he understands and he can relay a message better than a coach. Because we got to understand, like even with my kids, I talk to my son sometimes. They texting me. I feel old as crap. They texting me all these like, nah, I know, shaking my head and I know laughing. I know all that. But now it's just all abbreviations. I don't know what the heck I be talking about or what they be talking about. I be having to go to I be having to go to like people I work with that's younger, like, yo, what does this mean? They be like, oh, such. I'll be like, okay, that makes sense. But I don't know. This generation is different. So to actually get with these young guys, you gotta go with people that's really kind of closer to the age. We gotta understand that with this new age, this Gen X or I don't know how that go. But we gotta understand that to me personally, you definitely need one of these guys. And if I'm gonna have to go with one, I gotta go with y'all. I gotta go with the poll. Pause. That was crazy. But I'm gonna have to go with Eddie Jackson. I ain't gonna lie. Give me Eddie. I love what Kevin Byard. I would love to see what Kevin Byard brings with an actual defensive coordinator, an actual veteran defensive coordinator. I think both of them will flourish, but I'm going to give the edge to Eddie just a little bit because of him being in Vic Fangio's system when he was with the Bears and him being an All-Pro. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Y'all already know. Stay Philly, stay fresh. Make sure y'all go to the link in the description for, obviously, the Philly Fresh merch, but more importantly, the Shafirs Journey. Y'all already know, man. Stay Philly, stay fresh, y'all. Yo, that!